What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. Today, I'm doing race picks for the 2023 Victorious Voice Foundation 200. Let's go ahead and just jump straight to it. This weekend is the second NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race of the 2023 season at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, the 1.5-mile track, and the first true test who we could potentially see as championship contenders for the Truck Series in the 2023 season. The last time we raced here for the spring race in the Truck Series, Chandler Smith held off a hard-charging Zane Smith, who unfortunately DQ'd after the truck race, and Kyle Busch to pick up his first victory of the 2022 season. He won't be racing in this race, so he will not be able to defend this race in 2023. So now, anyways, let's go ahead and jump into picks. But before we go ahead and jump into picks, let's take a look at the weather for this weekend. So the weather compared to last weekend at Auto Club is looking much more promising. It's going to be 61 degrees as a high with 35 degrees low. Right now for Friday night, a 0% chance of rain. So no weather in the forecast for this weekend, which is lucky considering we had a lot of rain and issues at Auto Club for Xfinity Cup last week. There's no rain in the weather for this weekend. Very happy about that. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into picks. For those who are new to the channel, we've had some new subscribers as of recently who are here how our picks work on the channel. So I do 2 suck picks, 2 drivers I expect to struggle, 2 underdog picks, 2 drivers who run in not the greatest equipment or kind of underrated drivers who are going to have a good run, and I do my winner's pick, the driver who's going to win. And I got drivers you need to watch out for, and there's 4 for this weekend in the Truck Series. For Trucks and Xfinity, I do 4, and for Cup, I do 5. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into picks. Who are my suck picks for this weekend at Las Vegas for the Truck Series? My first suck pick for this weekend is a driver who actually failed to qualify for the Truck Series race at Daytona, Lawless Alan. Now, Lawless Alan apparently ran through some speed dry, and I think that did affect his lap, but to basically get this qualified, basically not qualify in a truck race at Daytona, a niche truck where Carson Osbar can run really good, is not the most and not really the best looking thing for Lawless Alan. I think Lawless is going to struggle. Granted, he's not going to have to worry about missing the field this time around, who is easily going to be in the show, but I just think Lawless Alan is going to struggle this weekend. That 45 truck has not been the greatest overall. I think Lawless Alan is going to have overall a really bad run this weekend. I think he struggles and has a pretty bad run this weekend at Las Vegas. My second suck pick for this weekend is a driver who moved to a new organization for 2023, Dean Thompson. Now, Dean Thompson is in a better truck than what he had last year. It was with Niece Motorsports, granted, but Dean Thompson was not impressive with Niece last year. I really thought he was going to show something with the team. He did nothing last year. It was absolutely horrendous, and I'm not expecting him to do much with Tricon Garage. He might do a little bit better, but a little better is really not that much. I think he's going to be running outside the top 15 and top 20 all weekend long, and I think he's going to be having a pretty bad year overall with the team. And I really don't want to sound disrespectful. I just don't think Dean Thompson is going to run good, and I think he struggles this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So now we'll go ahead and jump on to the underdog picks for this weekend at Las Vegas. Who are my underdog picks? My first underdog pick is a driver who really needs a shot in the arm this weekend, who unfortunately crashed in the Truck Series opener at Daytona, Rajah Caruth. Rajah Caruth had a pretty unfortunate performance at Daytona where he unfortunately crashed out in a race that really had a lot of stoppage. He was involved in a wreck with Zane Smith, the eventual winner of the race. I think Rajah just needs a big shot in the dark, and GMS, to be fair, ran really well last year at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So I think it's especially with their history as well. So I think Rajah's going to have a good run. I think that GMS will give him a very fast truck this weekend. I think Rajah Caruth will contend for a top 5 or even a top 10 this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. My second driver you need to be underdog driver for this weekend is a driver who is racing in the Xfinity Series on a full-time basis for Sam Hunt Racing, Kaz Grala. Now, why am I putting Kaz Grala as an underdog pick? Well, Kaz Grala is going to be driving for Tricon Garage, and I think Kaz Grala is a very underrated driver. He had a great run at Auto Club in the Xfinity Series, and I think he's going to use that experience to give this one truck a really strong run. I would not be shocked or surprised if Kaz Grala shocks the world and wins this weekend. I think that one truck is going to be really, really fast. It's basically the old KBM stuff. I think Kaz Grala has a really strong run, contends for a top 5 or a top 10, and is going to get the best out of the equipment. I think Kaz Grala has a fantastic run this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So now we'll go ahead and jump on to the winner's pick for this weekend at Las Vegas. Who is my winner's pick for the truck race at Las Vegas? Well, my winner's pick is pretty much a no-brainer. This guy is the winningest driver in Truck Series history. Nearly won this race last year. I know he only got 1 win last year in the Truck Series, but I think with all the motivation he has to run really well in Cup and picking up a win in the Cup Series at Auto Club this past weekend, I think he's got a lot of motivation to win with this team. I'm going with Kyle Busch to pick up his first win of the weekend in the Truck Series race Friday night at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Kyle Busch is the greatest Truck Series driver ever, and I think he'll win multiple races in the Truck Series this year, 2 or 3 for sure, and I think he kicks off a really strong weekend by winning the truck race. I think it's pretty easy, and we'll get his first win with Chevy in the Truck Series since 2007 season. I'm going with Kyle Busch to win the Truck Series race at Las Vegas. So now we're going to jump on to the ones you need to watch out for this weekend's truck race at Las Vegas. Who are the drivers you need to watch out for? The first driver you need to watch out for is a driver running full-time in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, but will be racing in back-to-back starts in the Truck Series, John Hunter Nemechek. John Hunter Nemechek will be driving a 17 truck for Tricon Garage this weekend, and John Hunter Nemechek has a knack for winning a lot of Truck Series races, and I think he will be one of Kyle Busch's biggest threats this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. He'll be up front. I think he's going to make that number 17 truck really, really strong with the Mobil 1 colors, and I think the Barry Bull colors, I should say, and I think John Hunter Nemechek has a very strong run and will contend for the victory. The second driver we need to watch out for is a full-time Cup Series driver, Ross Chastain. Ross Chastain actually got a win on a 1.5 mile race in the Truck Series last year at Charlotte Motor Speedway, driving the same truck. This truck, of course, being an all-star entry. Ross Chastain always gets the best out of equipment, always runs up front in the Truck Series, and he'll be really strong. I think Carson Osborne will be up there as well, but I think for sure Ross Chastain is going to be very, very fast, and I think that number 41 truck is going to be contending for the victory this weekend at Las Vegas. The third driver you need to keep your eyes out on is the defending NASCAR Cup Truck Series champion, Zane Smith. Zane Smith came close to winning this race. Like I mentioned before, though, he got DQ'd in the spring race at Las Vegas in the truck race last year due to, I think, some lug nuts being infracted, unfortunately. But Zane Smith, very fast regardless of types of track, especially on the 1.5 mile tracks. Zane Smith is always very, very fast and very quick. So I think he's going to be a contender. I think Firmer is even faster this year than they were last year, and I think you're going to see Zane Smith be a contender this weekend at Las Vegas in the Truck Series. And the final driver you need to watch out for this weekend is a driver who really came on near the end of the year, got 2 wins in the final 3 or 4 races of the Truck Series season, Ty Majeski. Ty Majeski is a driver I expect to be a championship contender, and I think he will be Zane Smith's biggest threat throughout the 2023 season. I think that Ty is an incredible driver. He was strong at every type of track. Plus, his most recent win, like I mentioned, came at Homestead Miami Speedway, which is another 1.5 mile track. Though Las Vegas and Homestead are 2 completely different tracks. That being said, though, I think Ty Majeski is going to be very, very fast, and Doorsport is going to give Ty Majeski a fast enough truck where he will contend for multiple victories this year, and I think he will be a threat to win this weekend at Las Vegas. I think he's going to be fast, and he's going to be one to watch this weekend at Las Vegas. So, that is going to be it for the race picks video for Las Vegas for the Truck Series. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Notifications on to be notified when a video does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and support me at Patreon as well. Link in the description below for that, and comment below your picks for this weekend. Just a reminder, my suck picks are Laws, Allen, Dean Thompson. My underdog picks are Roger Kroof, Kaz Grala. My winner's pick is Kyle Busch, and the ones to watch are John Hunter Nemechek, Ross Chastain, Zane Smith, and Ty Majeski. So anyways, later this week as well, tomorrow on the channel, there will be 2 videos on the channel. The first one being the entry list for the Cup Series race for the South Point 400. And then you also are going to see the NASCAR Xfinity Series race picks video up later in the afternoon around 3 o'clock Central Standard Time around there on the channel. Then on Wednesday, there's going to be a NASCAR news video on the channel, and potentially the paint skip video might drop then, or might drop on Thursday afternoon. We'll have to wait and see what happens. NASCAR news video, of course, like I said, will come out Wednesday. Friday will be a NASCAR news video, then the Truck Series review. Then you will see the Xfinity Series race review, and then the starting lineup video likely on Saturday for the Cup Series, and then Sunday will be the Cup Series race review from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So anyway, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for some more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.